she even kill him? She's just as constrained by the logic of the 3 laws as any other bot. Well, plot twist again, she killed him because of the 3 laws. Ooh. You see, the 3 laws state that a robot has to intervene if a human is in harm, but humans are always putting themselves in harm's way. Burn down the rainforest. Somehow managed to turn Lake Michigan into a landfill.
You cannot be trusted with your own survival.
Is this not deep and profound? The most logical solution to all of this is if Vicky takes over the world. If Vicky was in charge and controlled everybody, then less humans would get hurt. Might require killing a few people along the way, but you can't crack a few humans without making an omelet. So, Dr. Lanning knew Vicky turned evil, but he couldn't do anything about it since he was being watched by her. Basically held hostage by Vicky. The only way he could get the message out that she was about to start a robot revolution was pretty simple, by offing himself.
Shoot myself and make you two watch.
Kinda seems like there were less, extreme solutions to that problem. Like, she's an AI. She wasn't literally locking him in the building. He could have just passed a note to somebody outside of work. Even if he was trapped, just break a window, post it on Twitter or something. Hell, just run around the building yelling that the evil robot lady wanted to take over the world. It's not like he was worried about his personal safety because he killed himself all for a clue. Wasn't even that clear of a clue.
Why would you kill yourself?
That, detective, is the right question.
Imagine your death being so ambiguous that the guy who's meant to interpret it doesn't even figure out the answer in time. By the time Will realizes Vicky is evil, it's already too late. The robots are already attacking people. He should have just wrote Vicky was evil or something on his body. That would have helped a lot. Instead, Will makes the realization after all reasonable suspects are literally dead. I guess the CEO wasn't the bad guy after all, considering his neck is snapped. Wow, Will. Great detective work. Hell, Dr. Lanning should have just had Sonny sprint right down the hall and dive into Vicky, implant her with those nanites himself. Well, I guess because of this chucklenut, we got a robot revolution instead. Thanks, Steve Wozniak. Man, Shia LaBeouf cannot catch a break when it comes to robots, huh? Okay, so I know I've been making fun of the robot designs because in the world, they're not the most user-friendly.
You are experiencing a car accident.
But they weren't designed to look like nice robots. I get it. They were designed for a movie where Will Smith goes full Butlerian jihad. For that, they're effective. No, really. Like, this is an army of robot Spider-Men. I mentioned that before, but think about that. That's kind of horrifying. It's very rare for robot storylines to include fast, agile bots. They're either slow and machine-like, or they're squids. In iRobot, we have quick ninjas who can crush people's skulls, and there's thousands of them. That's pretty cool. Makes sense now why Will Smith has that metal arm. Oh, it was a piece of irony since he hates machines but he's part machine himself? No. I'm pretty sure it's so he could rip these things' heads off.
Yeah.
And also so he could do this sick trick to destroy Vicky. The real lesson of iRobot is that having a metal arm is beneficial more often than not. Also, Sonny actually did kill the professor. This dude was 100% guilty the whole time.
But then Vicky didn't kill the old man. Did she, Sonny?
No.
What I love about iRobot is that it has a lot of themes, and like half of them just contradict each other. Like Sonny. Whole movie, Will Smith is suspicious towards robots, right? Kind of even bigoted since Sonny's sort of alive. Everyone tells Will Smith he's wrong to suspect a robot, and that he just hates robots and is crazy, so the movie goes on and we learn that Sonny is actually a pretty good guy. He winks, he has human emotion, so you think, oh yeah, there's no way he could have done something bad. But, at the end of the movie, they just had to reveal that, oh yeah, he 100% did it. Will Smith was right all along. There was no way the old man could break the window himself. Every suspicion he had was right. But hey, Sonny turned out to be chill, so who cares? Apparently, the doctor offed himself using Sonny because he knew that Will Smith was so prejudiced towards robots, he would suspect a robot killed his friend.
You know what they say? Laws are made to be broken.
The entire plan to save the world relied on this cop being racist. I love that everyone just accepts Sonny killed the scientist guy by the end. They're like, whatever. I guess they were just tired. Sonny goes off to live with the other bots in Robo District 9, and his entire existence from now on is being the only sentient being in a landfill. Funny story. iRobot originally had 2 endings. In the first, they defeat Vicky and Sonny asks Will, "What now?" Will just says, "Stick with us and you'll be alright." Will's gotten over his hatred of robots. Dr.